Scamps was turned off as well, but he was still moving. And every time he hears sound, he would move around and he would bark and everything like that. Hello, it's Taylor here today with Scamps, and for today's video, it's about the history I had with Scamps. So before we get started, there's a little video clip of Roxy, and I would love to share it with you all. So let's head on over to that clip. Alright, so Roxy lets me do anything to her, and she is sleeping in my bed under the blankets with a pillow. Come check her out. Here she is, sleeping under a blanket with a pillow. Oh my gosh. Look at her. She's sleeping. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. Yep, that is Roxy for ya. She just lets me do anything to her. She's a crazy dog. So yeah, let's get started with Scamps. Ooh. Hello, Scamp. He's like, yes. So yeah, and so the first things first is, how did I find out about Scamp? How I found out about Scamps is that in October 2006, I was watching some TV, and you know how on TV, like, they have a break where all the ads start to come on. There was an ad about Scamps from Playful Park back in 2006. So yeah, October 2006, and it really, I thought Scamps looked really cool, and I went, oh my gosh, and I didn't know what else to say, but I ran from the lounge room all the way to my mum's room and asked her about, well, I told her about Scamps, and I asked her if I can get it for Christmas, and she said yes. And when I was so excited to get him for Christmas, I remember unwrapping him under the Christmas tree, and I remember unboxing him. I just remember those days and of him. And it was not long after that I actually went out to I went out for a camp with my mum and my stepdad, and we were in a tent, and I was using, I was asleep. Well, what I did was I actually put him under the blankets with me, on this like single blow-up mattress, and what happened was that one day it was raining, and half of my bed was, well, my half was like dry, and the other half was like wet. And Scamp was on the wet side, and I woke up and Scamp was literally soaked, and I went, oh my God, freaked out. So I ran straight to my mum and my stepdad and asked for a towel, and I got a towel, started drying him really quickly, and surprisingly, he still works. He absolutely still works, and that's what really is so incredible. I love that. It's a true story about Scamps. So yeah, I can't believe he survived from being so soaking wet. And he's still moving today, that's for sure. My Scamps has a second name as well as his real name. So his real name is obviously Scamps. And I renamed him Wags a very, very long time ago. I didn't know about his real name Scamps until 2010 when I first discovered YouTube. So yeah, but I normally would call him Scamps. I don't really call him by Wags anymore because I found that his real name is Scamps, and I actually like that name a little bit more better than Wags. So I just like to call him Scamps by his real name. What was really creepy about Scamps, a very, very long time ago, it must have been 2007. Yeah, so I was doing this like little camp thing, and I had like this Snow White tent in the lounge room. Well, I'd say near the lounge room. And what happened was, I put him in the tent, and I turned him off, but he was still moving, and I was thinking, why are you still moving? And what I had to do is I had to be so quiet, because I was doing this like FurReal friend in camp, and all the other FurReal friends are completely quiet because they're turned off. Scamps was turned off as well, but he was still moving. And every time he hears sound, he would move around and he would bark and everything like that. I just thinking, why are you still on? And I had no clue what was going on. But I don't know how I figured it out. I forget, but I do remember that part, and it was like really creepy. So yeah, and every time like I'll put him into like one little place, and every time I'd try to walk past him, he would get really excited. It was like he actually saw me. So it was like kind of creepy, but it was a funny experience, funny creepy experience, I should say. So yeah, that is actually a true story. So another thing about Scamps, I one day put a little seed inside of him, and it never came out. It actually went inside of him, and I don't think it will ever come out. So, but he's still working though, so I'm just pretty surprised about that. I was not trying to destroy him or anything. I just was playing with him, wasn't thinking twice about what I was doing, and ended up putting a seed inside of him. So yeah. So Scamp is 9 years old, and he is my most favorite toy in the whole entire world, and has always been my most favorite toy. He's just amazing. He always entertains me. He's still working. You know, he's just been an amazing dog. I don't know what else to say about him. But that's all the history about Scamps, my playful pup. Now let's look at his birth certificate and some of his artwork. So let's get to it. Here is Scam's picture. So here's his adoption paper. So it has his name, Wags, my name, I'm the owner of him, and his date of birth. And well, he was actually born in October. I should change that, but yeah. But I got him on Christmas Day, but I ended up seeing him when it was October, because I was there when my mum put it on lay-by. So here's his Easter art. Has his name there, Wags. Happy Easter. And happy Easter to everyone out there. These are the art with a frog. Looks like he's sitting on a lily pad. And with a heart. So yeah. Let me know in the comments down below what your favourite part of this video was. And thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!